music industry as an industry is in a quandary, let's just say that. How people are going to earn a living or make money with music. You know, I see a way to make the download a prosperous, you know, a business venture. But you know, they're not there yet. The music industry is not there yet, as far as I'm concerned. They have to do a lot of rearranging with their business concepts. However, the touring industry has never been healthier, even though in 2004 it reached its worst I would say the worst situation that had ever occurred in the music industry at that time, and that was only what, 3 or 4 years ago. Because what happened was it was monopolized. There weren't individual promoters with, you know, that were creative and looking for great venues, and there wasn't competition. I mean, at that time there was competition amongst the promoters, which is a very healthy thing. It was corporatized and monopolized by a certain company, and it made the touring business and the touring industry, the touring experience, very stale and sterile. But we rethought this, and we went into a destination. In my case, the destination was Chicago. So I'm an individual promoter still. I'm one of the few that haven't been bought out in this country. There's probably 5. I could think of 3, and I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt. There's probably a few more I don't know. But all the rest of them, they've been sold out to a certain company. So, but we got through that. And as I say, it's been in the last 3 or 4 years where people are using the internet, and the power of the individual is really starting to surface what we could do with the internet. You have to remember, 10 years ago there was a bubble, a bursted bubble with the internet, and people had no belief in the internet. Well, 10 years later, now all of a sudden people are buying things on the internet, and having a place that attracts eyeballs and a database is like as valuable as gold. So music, especially in the live sense, is better than ever. People will, after all, it has been proven that people will, after all, come out to see live music, and the way I view it is that live music is the absolute, there is no better place to experience music. An iPod can't compare to seeing those stacks and being out in a field and hearing the thunder roaring off those speakers with a group of people that are all being touched and affected in mass. That's the ultimate experience for music. People realize that, so they are going to come out. So once they're out there, you know, it can be good mindless fun. I don't mind that at all. But I just figure while we're out there, the world is in poor shape in certain places, in certain areas. You know, I talked to you about surfing. I mean, I'm an extreme sport athlete, and I can tell you this year there was less snow on those mountains than ever in the history of mankind. The ski and snowboarding industry, you know, had tremendous trouble. They canceled several extreme games, Winter X Games, because there was a lack of snow. I go surfing in California, and there's an online place to check the surf out, and it tells you the size of the waves, but it also tells you the water quality. And I can tell you it's consistently poor to toxic in Southern California. These are things that I never thought about when I was a kid, didn't worry about, but guess what? It's our responsibility. So being that I love to surf, and I love to snowboard, and I love to get out, and I love to party in the great outdoors, you know, these festivals that I put on, they're all about being outside, you know, where those thunderous stacks can just kind of swell over the ground and you know, hit you. So I feel like we should do something about it because it's a drag and it's ruining all our fun.